Hi you guys, welcome back to another first impression video. If you are new here, this is your first one of these videos. This is where I look at an entire sewing pattern collection and just chat about my thoughts on it. We'll talk about fabrication, we'll talk about fit, we'll talk about just kind of like the overall design, and it's kind of like hanging out with a friend at the fabric store and picking and looking through the pattern books that they have there. Today, as you can tell, we are looking at Nomme's summer collection. So Nomme's been out for a minute now. You guys should know what Nomme is, but if you don't, it is a pattern collection run underneath Simplicity that features home sewists as the designers. So Brittany is not technically a pattern designer. She is a content creator. She makes her own clothes at home, and they gave her an opportunity to design some patterns. That's how it is for every single person in Nomme, and they are also their own models. Okay, these are not paid professional models. They are their own models. Okay, so we're going to keep all of that in mind as we keep going through all of these. It's a little bit different than looking at, you know, a Vogue photo shoot, for example, or Vogue patterns, for example. What I love about Nomme is how like relevant and timely the designs are. They are what people are seeing on the streets right now, and that's a lot of fun. And Brittany's, this jacket is no different. It is a trench style cropped jacket with front button closure with collar, optional shoulder tabs, wide belt with grommets, prong buckle, and belt carriers at the waist. View A has sleeve tabs with buckles. View B has a rain shield. Cute. Okay. Sizing is typically pretty good on these. 10 to 18, 18 to 26 on this one. And yeah, as you can see, it is literally a trench that's been chopped. You've got all your traditional trench details. This is the rain shield, I think, which is not this is a gun flap. That's what that's called. And it was so whenever you rested, your like, is it called a musket on your shoulder, it would wear this down and not wear down, you know, the actual jacket. That's where that originally came from. But rain shield is cute too. I love the little tabs on the shoulder. Excellent detail. And a belt with the carriers is awesome. Yeah, and you even have them on the sleeves too, which is also super fun. So yeah, doesn't this feel like fun and fresh? And like, yeah, I absolutely want to be wearing that this summer. Definitely not a summer jacket for the Southeast. And I know Brittany lives in Atlanta, so I know she's not wearing this in the summer either, but definitely early spring, late fall. This is going to be the perfect jacket. I love that it sits at the hip or at the high hip, because you can even wear it with like skirts and dresses. Like, not, you don't even have to wear fitted pants. You can do skirts and dresses too, and it'd be just as cute. I love this little feature here. Yeah, it's really, really good. Cute, Brittany. Very cute. Okay. Fabric-wise, she's suggesting broadcloth, cotton blends, denim, gabardine, linen blends, micro suede, stretch wovens, twill, and wool blends. Well, not wool bleeds, wool blends. I think typically a trench coat is made out of twill. I think like a chino type of twill. But I love that she included options for other seasons, like the micro suede, for example. That's more of a fall winter fabric. It has a lot of notions. Okay, so that's where this project is going to start costing you some money. We've got a prong buckle, 7 buttons, 11 grommets, an extra prong for, an extra 2 prongs for view A. And then B has some openings, some buttons and grommets as well. Fit wise, we are looking at significant amount of ease. Like almost 10 inches of ease in the bust. That's a little bit alarming. I can see it here and where she's wearing it. You could definitely, for sure, size down, because the difference in each size, the amount of ease goes up 1.5 inches each time. Well, then it goes to 2, 2, 2, 2. So roughly 2 inches of ease in between each size. So if you made a size smaller, instead of it being 10 inches of ease, it would be 8, and then 6, and then 4. I think the 6 to 8 is probably a good range. So yeah, size down 1 on this one. Especially if you've got a super structured fabric. But she might have used like a lighter weight one, and was able to, you know, make that ease work for her. It also does look a little bit tight in the bicep, so just double check that as well. But everything else about it looks really good. The shoulder is supposed to be dropped a little bit, right? Yeah, that's definitely like a little bit of a drop shoulder, but really cute. Look at these line drawings. Awesome. Okay, next up we have... Oh boy. Come on, computer. It's not the computer, it's the website. Oh, now we're seeing all of them. Okay, let's do this. That usually helps. Oh, okay. So now we're doing this one instead. Okay, so this is Butte Jador. I think I read somewhere last year that it's not Butte, it's Butte Jador. So that's what I'm going to call it until I get corrected again. But she has this fitted dress with a lined bodice, boning at the princess seams, bust cups with underwire. So it's kind of like a corset. Thigh-high slit. Yes, ma'am. Adjustable straps and invisible back zipper. View B has contrast on straps and cuffs. Okay, what a cool take on like a bustier dress. Love it in denim. Love it in denim so much. This version here where you just have the cage, as it's called, is super popular to make and wear one of these over like a t-shirt. So this might look odd to you, but people are doing this. People are doing this already, and kind of accentuating the cage part of the corset. But you've got these really beautiful cups with this kind of curved band, and then a princess seam along the apex, underwire, more princess seams, and then they continue down. You've also got, you know, your waist seam there, and then these fun little things as well that create these cool cutouts. I want to see what the back looks like. That is for sure a thigh-high slit. She looks great. This is probably more of like maybe a ponte fabric. I love that idea. Pretty how she tied in the black heel. So pretty. Okay, she didn't take any pictures of the back, or they didn't put any on there, but it's just solid. Princess seams in the back, waist seam, and then your invisible zipper. How fun. Cotton blends, crepe, gabardine, crepe? I guess like a way structured crepe. Lightweight denim, linen blends, neoprene. That might be what that salmon-y colored one was. Satin and twill. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for something with some stretch in mine. I don't know. I just feel a little bit more comfortable with something so close fitting on my hip to have a little bit of stretch to it. But the neoprene really does wonders for these cups. Look how, like, I don't know, just they look like really well made. They look, I don't know, also very like they're holding everything in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so back to the envelope. And then, like she said, fully lined. So you'll need some lining fabric for that. And then we have bra underwires, invisible zipper, pair of O-rings, and sliders. If you participated in the bra B that just wrapped up, this is the perfect time to apply your knowledge to a garment. 8 to 16 and 18 to 26 on the size range. Ease-wise, they're saying 3 inches in the bust. I'm not really seeing that. The waist is 2.5. Okay, that looked about right. And the hip is 4.5. I'm not seeing 4.5. Again, we can't see the back, so I don't know really what's happening there. But I think if there were 4.5 inches of ease, we wouldn't have any pulling here. Not that the pulling is a problem. It's just, not giving 4.5 inches of ease. It's giving like 2 inches of ease. So something might be off there. If it were me, I would go 2, 2, 4 maybe in ease. I don't know, because I don't make these types of structured garments a lot. But it does feel like the numbers they have feel a little bit off. So consider sizing down on this one too. Kichi B. Oversized bubble bishop sleeve top, has invisible center front zipper, an invisible front zipper. Gathers with hidden elastic at neckline. Shirt tail hem. Oh, and the skirt, goday skirt with front fly zipper and button closure, has side seam zipper pockets. Okay, so Kichi definitely has a very distinct style. She loves kind of like the architecture of fabric and playing around with that. So that's definitely what this skirt is giving. If you don't appreciate that, then her designs are probably going to be like really wackadoodle to you. But if you love like transforming fabric, you love shaping it, you love taking it from a flat piece of something into a 3D something, then you're going to love her patterns. But the top has this hidden elastic, which I think is really cute. The invisible front zipper, that is something I don't see very often. It looks also unnecessary, so I'm not entirely sure what the point of it is, especially if it's invisible, other than to be able to see the little tab right there. But you also have these spaghetti straps. Skirt wise, we've got a dedicated waistband, we've got zippered welt pockets, and then all of this, which looks, yeah, they're godays, like the instruction said, or the description said. You got, it's like a sleeve. Think about putting it in like a sleeve, but instead of going all the way around, like into your arm side, you're just making these like columns. So straight, 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 and then sewing the sleeve head and then back down again. It's kind of cool for sure. Yeah, I don't live anywhere cool enough where people would appreciate that, but if I did, I for sure would make this, because I'm sure people are looking at it and going, that is so freaking cool. Yeah, it looks really well made too. So you can go structured fabric. That's probably what she's suggesting. Cotton blends, double Georgette, linen blends, poplin, and shirtings for the top. Cotton blends, denim, linen blends, stretch wovens, and twill. So yeah, she is recommending pretty structured fabric. The intention is that those bubble things will bubble. The bubble should be bubbling. And then also for B, inside each of the bubbles is some netting to make sure it bubbles. I wonder what happens when you sit down. Do they just pop right back out again? I don't know. And then your lining for both of them, cotton blends, polyester blends, you need some interfacing. So an invisible zipper, it's only 7 inches long. You could probably skip that and just cut it all on the center fold or the front fold. I don't know why that's there. And then elastic, yeah. And then a zipper for these are for the bottoms, the skirt. 2 little zippers for the pockets, and then a big button. So 10 to 18 and then 20 to 28 on the size range here. This is, let's see, the top is very voluminous. We don't have to worry about that. But B, all we're getting is a hip measurement. Yeah, with 3.5 inches of ease. No, I'm not getting 3.5 inches of ease at the hip here either. It looks very fitted to me. Yeah, and fitted is like up to 2. So keep that in mind. I wonder, they don't cross this. I guess this is the side seam, even though it looks to be a little bit on her back. Let's see. Oh, they have princess seams that go in between the guys. And I'm sure the side seams go in between too. So if you did have to take it in here, you could do that little by little. And not disrupt the godays. But at a certain point, I mean, you can only take in so much because there's only so much space in between each one of these. So just keep that in mind whenever you're picking your size, especially if it has like some stretch in the fabric. You can definitely go down to 1 or 2 inches of ease for sure. Okay, next up we've got Lynn Bradley with a Mrs. top and pant. Sizing 8 to 16, 18 to 26. Create this cute lace set. Peplum top has purchased gathered lace trim on sleeves and hem, purchased trim at neckline and waist and back invisible zipper. Floor length pants have back darts and side seam invisible closure. Okay, it's I'm trying to make out what is fabric and what is a seam. I think this is all one piece, creating the little peplum. That's really cute. A lot of you are not going to be into this much noise and color and like loud fabric choice. You have to look at, we'll look at the line drawings here in a second, but you have to kind of think about it in like a chambray, for example. Think about like chambray and then like eyelet, you know, white eyelet or something like that. Like try and take it down a notch, and then you might be able to visualize yourself wearing it a little bit more. But it is fun, and I guess it's underlined. Yeah, I mean, the top is really sweet, right? Super sweet. And then the pants, they aren't, I thought they were going to be elastic waist. They're not. You've got a dedicated waist with a side zipper. And it's all 2 layers. So think about that too. Like, it doesn't have to be lace. It can be anything sheer on top of something not sheer. So you can do a full eyelet outfit if you wanted, like white eyelet with a white background. You could do lace, you could do mesh, you could do like some of those really pretty, like, you know, those meshes that have like the embroidered vine stuff. You could do all of that. Like, it's this really kind of special, this this design for sure. For sure. Okay, so you need, she's recommending lace and novelty lace. And then the lining, which is really underlining, cotton blends and polyester blends. And then a zipper, and then all of this gathered lace trim. So don't spend a ton of money on the fabric. The trim is going to be expensive as it is. Okay, for the bust, we're getting kind of the same numbers across the board from the other pattern. So this one has 3 inches again, well, 3.5. And then the waist, no waist, but we are getting a hip for B. Of negative ease. Oh no, sorry, 2 inches. 2 inches in the hip. Okay, that makes sense. I wish we got a waist, because look, here's a dedicated waist here and a dedicated waist here. So I wish we got those numbers, but 3 inches in the bust. I mean, maybe she's like somewhere in between and she's only getting like 2.5, 2.5, something like that. 3 would be fine. I don't think you're going to look like oversized in 3 inches, but it's supposed to be a little bit more fitted, I think. Okay, Lydia Naomi has a dress with sleeve variation. So fit and flare goday dress has flared or cap sleeves option, scoop neckline, horizontal bust line, back keyhole with tie and zipper closure. This sounds cute. 8 to 16, 18 to 26 on the size range. And we have the cap sleeve, which is adorable. This is a different neckline than this, right? And then the flutter sleeve. Okay. Cute little styling with the sneaker for sure. Oh, and then the back is, that's kind of like a deeper, yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. Pretty. Let me see if the necklines are different. No, I think the necklines are the same. But you can't see any of these details in her photos. It just looks like a solid dress. So let's look at this one. Look at these line drawings. So you have this bust seam, and it's not supposed to be an underbust. It's supposed to be horizontal bust line. So I think it goes over your apex, maybe? Then you have princess seams, and then these godays. I'm telling you, make this dress. You will never feel more fun and flirty than when you've got this on. It's knee length, right? You could make it a little bit shorter if you wanted. Dress it up, dress it down, heels, wedges, sneakers. This is one of those 24/7 garments. You will wear this all the time, even though it looks like kind of fancy. It doesn't have to be. You could make this in a gajillion different fabrics and have something to wear all the time. They recommend cotton blends, crepe, linen blends, satin, and silky types to go a little bit more dressy. Yeah, I would live in cotton blend land, chambray land. Yeah, I do appreciate that she did it in a solid. I think that print would be just too much. Stripes, definitely not. Like a ditzy floral print, maybe that would be really cute. Kind of give it like a little bit of a, you know, feminine flair, but it's already pretty feminine as it is. Really, really cute. I love this one. And godays are just fun to sew. It's probably going to take a lot of fabric though, right? Yeah, 3 yards. The one without the sleeve is 2 5/8. But all you need is a zipper. So where you're spending money on fabric, you're saving money on notions. That's my sewing math. Okay, so in the bust, we've got 2.5 inches of ease. And in the waist, 2.5 inches of ease again. That makes more sense to me. You could go a little bit smaller to 2 inches in both of those areas, but I think you'll be fine as is if you're like exactly on the size chart. If you're in between, almost always size down in big 5 patterns. Okay, this is the Stitch Fits. Her name is Lindsay, just like me. Shorts and knit top by the Stitch Fits. Tank top with shelf bra, has wide front neckline and straps at back. Shorts have fold over front pocket with snaps at bottom, front and back yokes, top stitching, front fly zipper, and button closure. 6 to 14 and 16 to 24. So, shelf bra, boat neckline. You can barely see it because of all her hair, but boat neckline, shelf bra. This arm looks beautiful. The arm opening looks really great. I'm glad that we're back to making tank tops and not bodysuits. I think that ship might have sailed. And then look how interesting these shorts are. You have a front yoke that mimics the back yoke. You have these which fold over and like snap here. So they're a little bit like, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like fishing or something. But just a cute little detail there. You could even do this part out of a contrast fabric maybe and have like that be different than the rest of the pocket. I don't know. And then, well, I'll say these pockets are probably a little too wide set. They're a little too close to the outer hip. They can come in a little bit. But other than that, the fit looks really good, right? Maybe slightly wedgie inducing, but it would be so easy just to open up that curve and give yourself some more room. Okay. Yeah, cute though. Cute, casual, easy, you know, like throw it on and go, oh, look, the back has straps. I wish they would take pictures of the back. Ugh. Okay, stretch knits only, such as bamboo, ITY, jersey, rayon, rib knit, single knit, and spandex blends. See stretch gauge. Do you see how much space this little line takes up? You could easily put in 50% stretch and it would take up maybe even less space than that. Can we please start putting the percentage on the back of the envelope? Okay, and then for the shorts, chambray, chino, cotton blends, denim, linen blends, stretch, wovens, twill. A lot of the same stuff we're seeing in some of those structured dresses we already looked at. You will need elastic for for the shelf bra has elastic in it. Okay. A zipper, a button, heavy duty snaps. Okay, great. For the bust, we should be having negative ease here. Instead, we've got 1/2 inch. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It really is. I know I keep repeating myself, but it really is. The waist of the top has 3 inches. That's fine. The waist of the short has 1.5 inches. That makes sense. And the hip has like 6 or 7. All of that makes perfect sense. That is the right amount of ease that I would also recommend for a pattern like this. So good job there. Okay, what is next? That we already looked at this one. We have Sins of Many coming in hot with a pullover vest and pants. These are men's sizes, so these are like your bust measurement. Well, for a woman, if a woman wanted to make this, but for guys, it's a 38 to 46 chest and a 48 to 56 inch chest. Casual oversized vests with V neckline have ripstop elastic grommets and drawstrings at hem. Ankle length pants have elastic at waist with button and fly closure, front and back pleats, back pockets, and side pockets with flap button and button closure. Okay. Oh, there we are, showing all the flaps and all the pockets. There's also something going on here. I think that might be the drawstring for the vest. And then this is like tapered or like a cuff or something. There's the back. Again, pockets closer to the inside, I think, would be a little bit more flattering. And then, yeah, see how the pants are tapered on the bottom? I kind of like these for myself. These are really cool. For the vest, it is a woven vest. Cotton blends, lightweight denim, linen blends, ponte, and stretch wovens. For either one, A or B. And then also for A, you can do chambray and sweater knits. So stable knits. For the contrast, which I think is the waistband, you'll need cotton blends, linen blends, or ripstop. Interesting. B, you can also make in flannel, sweatshirt fleece, terry knit, and then there is some lining. I don't think there's a bunch, but there is some lining, maybe just for the pocket bags. And then a ton of notions. Select pattern based on body measurements. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, lots of ease in the chest and waist and hip. If you look here, finished, these are your finished waists and hips. Wait, no, they're all the same. That can't be right. Is that might be right. I don't know how guys' clothes work, so I can't really speak on that. So we're just going to take in the design and keep it moving. We have Norris next. Uh-oh, hold on. Is this the same one? Oh, this is the jeans, and then the next one's the top. Okay, so his, you're getting two. We have to buy them separately. 34 to 42 and 44 to 52 on this one. Wide leg jeans have waistband with two belt loops stitched next to each other. Two belt loops. Okay. Patch pockets, coin pockets, optional rivets, back yoke, front fly zipper, and button closure. View A has cargo pockets with flaps and front box pleats. Okay. So kind of a fitted men's jean, right? Like it's kind of close fitting. They are long and kind of baggy at the bottom, kind of like a flare, I think. These are the plain version. This is the one that has the patch pockets and the cargo pockets. I mean, really well constructed. I love like a 3D cargo pocket where it stands away. A little bit difficult to sew, but here's the yoke and the back pocket. And yeah, that's really it. He never shows the waistband, so what I'm assuming is happening is, yeah, the double. Okay. I mean, that's not hard to do even on a regular pair of pants. You just make another one. But it does have the coin pocket, like traditional jeans. They're just really long and slouchy, and also like a flare shape to them, kind of like an A-line shape to them. And then for his top, it looks like kind of athletic, like mesh maybe. So these are the sizes, the same as before. Oversized crop jersey, have rib knit trim at neckband, dropped shoulders, front and back yoke, and double stitched hems. View B has contrast yoke and sleeves. Okay. So he did go for like an athletic mesh here as well, but this one doesn't seem as sheer. And then this one's all the same color. This is rib knit. I love that it's kind of cropped. My guys aren't really doing that much, but I have seen in stores a lot of the like sweater knits that guys are wearing, and they are doing them boxy and cropped. I made Dan try one of them on. He said absolutely not. But if your guy's more adventurous, maybe he would go for something like this. Yeah, it's cool. Ladies, do we think we could convert this top into something that we would like? What would we do to it? Anything different? We'll just wear it just as is, I think. Chambray, cotton blends, double knit, mesh, and sweatshirt fleece. Oh, and terry knit. I don't know about chambray. I don't really know about cotton blends either, but double knit for sure, mesh, sweatshirt fleece, and terry. Absolutely. Your rib knit trim is the only notion. I think it's kind of cool. Next we have Alicia Grace. Fun neck cross detail dress, has lined bodice, princess seams, full skirt, side seam pockets, and invisible back zipper. 8 to 16 and 18 to 26 on the size range. Dress in 2 lengths. Okay, look at this. She's come such a long way in her designs. So this one, the band from here, typically you would just see this kind of come up and make like a halter top, like an X up here. But no, this comes around and then snaps or something under here. So eliminates the need for jewelry, right? Like maybe a little earring like she has here is all you need. Waist seam, princess seams, circle skirt with pockets is what the rest of it really is. That looks so nice for a wedding or something. This length, because she's got this length here, like mid calf, mid shin, and this one's mini. This one's not knee length. This one's like mid thigh. She's tall too, I think. So maybe it wouldn't be as short on everybody else, or if you're not as tall as her, but it's a cute little length for sure. And then I love how the back is cut out a little bit. So flattering. Invisible zipper. Yeah, we need a bit of a full seat adjustment here, but that's just common. Like if you have a bigger bum, you're going to need a full seat adjustment on every single skirt that you sew. So it's not anything to her design. It's just, you know, an alteration that wasn't made. This one is a lot better. There's something happening here. Oh, no, there's not. Okay. I thought there was like a little belt or something, but it's just a little crinkle. So that all that means is that through her back, it's a little bit long. Her waist ends right here. And so all the fabric is being stacked up on it because she's so curvy that it can't just slide straight down if she had no body. So that's all that's happening. You just need to shorten the bodice, which I do that on almost all my patterns anyways. Just one of those typical things that I have to do. I don't know if they're allowed to make alterations to these. I don't know how that works, if they have to sew it exactly like it comes in the envelope. But yeah, take in this. Oh, and it is like a pieced circle skirt, so easier on the fabric quantity there. But yeah, look how pretty. This is so pretty. This is so fun. Imagine doing this little thingamajig in a contrast as well. Like if you did crepe back satin and like all of this was crepe and then this was the satin, come on, you would look like $1,000,000 freaking dollars. That's for sure. So cool. Let's see what they recommend fabric wise. Cotton blends, linen blends, pique, sateen, satin, and taffeta. And then it is lined, I think just partially. Yep. Cotton blends, polyester blends, and then just one zipper. Yeah, splurge on the fabric, save a little money on your notions. And then fitting wise, we've got 2 inches in the bust. That makes perfect sense. 1 inch in the waist. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, really, really cute. I don't know how much I would grab this in the summer. Maybe if I had a summertime event, that would work, but for me, I'm picturing like holidays. I don't know. I just see it as like way fancy. That's just me though. I can't imagine like rolling up to Target, even in like a chambray version of this. I think people would be like a little confused. But what if you did like black and like leather, or I don't know. I'm just picturing like a contrast thing here, something shiny, something, you know, different, and then the bottom being something contrasting. Cool and fun and different for sure. Okay, this is Dwana. She's got a dress in 2 lengths, open back dress. Yay, I love open back. Let's see the back though. With built-in shelf bra. Great. Has V neckline, collar, neckband, armband, and self ties at the back of the dress. View A is long and has side slit, which is this one. View B is a short dress with contrast on collar, giving kind of like tennis or pickleball vibes. Contrast on collar, neckband, and armband. I do think these shelf bras that are ending up in the Nomme collections are simply because these are real people, you know, wearing these garments, and they're like, I would never wear a backless garment without some kind of support, and that's how come those details are being added to these garments, just because these are real people. I love that. This is so stinking cute. I love how it's like a polo dress, but then with some sass. Let's see the back. Give me the back. Ah, okay. Wait, is it woven? I thought it was a knit all this time. So you have the yoke, and then that's the cutout, and then the tie. You don't even need the tie. You could leave the tie off if you wanted. We get one like half side view of the back, when the back is like the money maker thing. Yeah. So, okay, interesting. It's kind of just like a window, you know, a window to your soul. Really, really interesting. What are the fabrics again? Let me see. So yeah, it is knit. Okay, that's what I thought. Stretch knits only, such as bamboo, interlock, ITY, jersey, modal rib knit. See stretch gauge. It does look like she used like, doesn't hers look, well, first of all, it looks woven, but I guess that's just like a printed jersey. This one looks like whatever polo fabric is made from. And is this fuzzy? You could make this out of whatever you wanted, but is it fuzzy? It kind of looks fuzzy. Yeah, really hard to tell. I gotta imagine that's just like a jersey. Yeah, kind of hard to tell, but I like the idea of it being like a little tennis dress, like a cotton tennis dress. And then you turn around and you're like, not playing tennis today, girls. You just need a little bit of elastic for this part of the back right here. That's it, just elastic. Yeah, that's so cute. All right, so I'm not anticipating negative ease, but I'm not anticipating a lot of ease. Oh, there is ½ inch of negative ease. So you do need some stretch on this. So that, if you're going to do something out of that like tennis-y polo type of knit, you'll need to size up one and maybe make your seam allowances a little bit bigger, because there's an inch in between, an inch and a half in between. So yeah. But if it doesn't have, like, if it only has like 20% of stretch in it, I don't think that's going to be enough. You probably do have to get closer to 30 or 50. And then the waist has 2 inches of positive, and the hip has 2.5 inches of positive. So you could probably go down to 1 inch of positive in the waist, but the bust is fitted. Do you see how it's like pulling across her bust here? So that's why you have to have the right amount of stretch, so that you can get it on and it stays on and nothing's being smooshed. But that's really cute. Really cute. I wish they would have shown more of the back. Next, who's next? Aronica? Yep. Okay, so we've got Aronica in a women's overalls and belt bag. Okay, very cool. Again, very loud and colorful. Okay, so we're gonna try and, that's not our vibe. We're gonna try and, like, you know, calm it down a little bit. Picture it in a solid. Tapered leg overalls have self fabric ruffle around bib, straps with front button closure, front and back pockets, belt loops for the belt bag. I mean, to be placed in front, and side invisible zipper closure. Belt bag has purchased parachute buckle and magnetic or regular snaps for closure. And this comes in the women's size range, Mrs. and women's, 10 to 18, 20 to 28, and 30 to 38. Oh, I see. This is the bib. That's so cute and kind of unexpected from her. I don't picture Aronica as a ruffle girl, but she is. And then you've got a seam here, and then your belt loops. We'll look at the line drawing to be able to see these better, but they are tapered. And then this little belt bag. I kind of wish the belt bag was a little bit bigger. You could probably cut out the pieces to make it a little bit bigger. And then the straps in the back just crisscross, long, no bib back here, but a little button right here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's look at these line drawings really quick. So see how you have the bib? That's so cute. That's so cute. And then this is supposed to be at the waist. I don't think hers was at the waist though. It might be a little low-waisted on her. Slant pockets, and then you also have these little back pockets with darts going into them. And then this. That's so cute. That's so cute. I would like to see, I'm thinking about adding more ruffles. I'm like, if you've got a little bit of ruffle, let's go big. So you could do like a ruffle back here somewhere. You can even do ruffles to the edges of the straps, or maybe even a ruffle up here. Is that weird? I don't know. Yeah, and the belt bag looks a little chintzy. Can you even fit a phone in there? Can you? Maybe that's about it. A phone and nothing else. So, for the overalls, chambray, cotton blends, lightweight denim, lightweight twill, linen blends, stretch wovens. A little bit of lining fabric, some interfacing, a zipper, buttons, and the buckle if you're going to make the bag. This is finished. Nope, that's body measurement. So, the finished measurements are going to be in the envelope because they've got so many sizes here. Shouldn't be too hard to fit though. This is not like a, you know, very fitted garment or anything like that. I think the length measurements are the most important whenever it comes to overalls. Okay, now we've got, wait, we did this one already. This was in the spring, right? Yeah, we did that one. I remember that one. I remember really loving that one. Yes, we've done all of these. Yeah, for sure. We did all these. These were last summer, I think. Anyways, so that's Nomme Summer 2024. What do we think? Like I said, very on trend, very up to date, very modern, very thoughtful. That's what I love about all of them. I would love to know your thoughts, which ones you're going to pick up, which ones you have to have. Let me know all of that in the comments section below. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!